clash between the storied giants of the Caribbean and the spirited Azzurri of Italy. Going into this match, the West Indies were the undisputed heavyweights, seeking to maintain a perfect 100% record heading into the Super 8s. On the other side, Italy, the tournament's newest European darlings, were playing for pride and a dream finish to a maiden World Cup campaign that had already seen them stun the world with a victory over Nepal. Italy won the toss and, showing no fear, elected to bowl first. They backed up that boldness immediately. Within the first 5 overs, the Kolkata crowd was rubbing its eyes in disbelief. Ali Hassan and Thomas Straka struck early, removing the dangerous Brandon King and Shimron Hetmeyer. The Windies were wobbling at 31 for 2, but then came the captain's knock. Shai Hope stepped onto the crease not just as a batter, but as an anchor. While others struggled for fluency on a tricky Eden Gardens surface, Hope played a sublime innings of 75 off 46 balls. He found a steady partner in Roston Chase, and together they rebuilt the foundations. Italy's spinners, led by Christian Kalugamage, kept the pressure on, eventually bowling Hope in the 16th over. At 115 for 5, Italy sensed a monumental upset. However, a late innings surge from Sherfane Rutherford and Matthew Ford, who smashed 50 runs in the final 5 overs, pushed the West Indies to a competitive 165 for 6. Chasing 166 at Eden Gardens against a West Indies attack is a mountain for any team, let alone a debutante nation. Italy needed a miracle start, but the men in maroon were clinical. Matthew Forde was lethal with the new ball, removing Justin Mosca early. Despite a quick-fire cameo from Anthony Mosca, the Italian top order crumbled under the sheer pace and bounce of the Caribbean attack. By the end of the power play, Italy were 37 for 3, and the required run rate was beginning to look like an alpine peak. JJ Smuts and Ben Menenti showed the grit that has defined Italy's tournament, putting up a brave resistance. Menenti top-scored with 26, but the middle-over squeeze from Gudakesh Moti and the relentless Shamar Joseph was too much to handle. Joseph was the star of the show, finishing with a magnificent 4-wicket haul and taking 4 catches, a rare and dominant all-round fielding and bowling display. In the end, Italy were bowled out for 123 in the 18th over. The West Indies secured a 42-run victory, ensuring they marched into the Super 8s with 4 wins from 4 matches. But let's look past the scorecard. For the West Indies, this was a statement of professional intent. They didn't have it all their own way, but they found a way to win, the hallmark of champions. Shai Hope's leadership and Shamar Joseph's fire have made it clear the Windies are here to take the trophy home. And what of Italy? They leave this tournament with their heads held high. They restricted a world-class batting lineup to their lowest first innings total of the tournament. They proved that cricket is growing, that the traditional boundaries are fading, and that the Azzurri belong on the world stage. As we look toward the Super 8s, we celebrate the West Indies' dominance, but we also salute the bravery of Italy. They didn't just play a match today. They inspired a new generation of cricketers back in Rome and Milan. Thank you, Kolkata, for a night of brilliant T20 cricket.